Hi, you're listening to Book Chat with author Vivian E. Moore.
Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode. We really appreciate you joining us. This podcast really shows us how we can all learn, live, and thrive off of each other. By sharing our knowledge through our conversations, we will impart some knowledge whilst learning ourselves how to progress even further. Here is your host.
Hello and welcome to Book Chat. I am your host, author Vivian E. Moore. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. I hope you had a good week. I hope you've gotten a head start on your Christmas shopping. It'll be here in about 2 weeks. So I hope you are prepared for that. I'm getting prepared for it. I'm trying to get in the Christmas spirit. I actually had a birthday last week, and so on my birthday I decorated my tree and got it all looking pretty and all of that stuff. So, and actually strung some lights outside, and I'm trying to get in the Christmas spirit. It's been a heck of a year. 2020 has oh my gosh, it's just been, oh my gosh, just no joke at all. It's nothing funny about 2020 at all, but I hope when it's all over with that, that we can look back on it and see some good in it. I do see a few good things in it, and, that will extend over to 2021. So I'm looking forward to that, but I'm looking forward more to talking to you today. And so we're going to get right with today's show. The title of today's show is Some Things in Life Are Free. And the topic is free promotion tools for DIY authors. I don't know if I should have said promotional, but, it's free promotion. So we'll say free promotional tools. How about that? I think that sounds better. All right. So how many times have we heard that there are no freebies in life? In most cases, that is so true. But there are still some things that are free or cost little to nothing. And in times like these, we can use all the free stuff we can get. And it's just in time for the holidays. How about that? So today I want to share a few that's a tongue twister, a few free tools that are available to authors with limited budgets. So look no further and have a list for you today of websites that have already compiled many free tips and resources for authors. So first on the list of free tools is by Dave Chesson, and it is 13 free tools for authors that take the pain out of self publishing. And it's at Write, that's WRITE to do one.com. Or let me see that again. Write to done.com, free tools for authors, and you can Google it at google.com. And according to Dave, he's taking the pain out of self-publishing, but I'll let you be the judge of that for yourself. And some of the things that he's offering, some of the advice and the tools that he's offering, I'm familiar with, and other ones not so much, but at least he's made it simple by listing these useful tools for you. So if you are a first-time author, you may require additional help, with getting started, like writing software. That's always helpful. And if that's the case, then here are a few downloadable free tools. Okay, so this is 13 of writing software tools for writers. And of course, the first one on the list is Google Docs, and that's an online word processor that's free. And if you are familiar with Google, or if you have an Android computer, then there you go. Evernote, note-taking software is free. Number 3 is Focuswriter. That's a word processor as well, and it is free. Fast Pencil, 2 is a word processor, absolutely free. YWriter, that's the letter Y and then writer, is also a word processor, and it is free. And of course, Hemingway app. Now I am familiar with this one, and it's a style and grammar checker, and we all need that. Now, this does not eliminate having your manuscript edited professionally, but still, before you do that, you can just check your style and grammar, because that's important as well, and it's also free. And then number 7 is Dropbox, and that's a document sharing platform, and it's free. And I also have that on my as an app on my computer and on my phone. Is very useful. And then of course there is OpenOffice. That's a word processor. It's free. It's a product of Microsoft Office, but OpenOffice is free. And of course, number 9, which should be probably number 1, is Grammarly. It's an editing software. I also have this one, and it's free. Now, Grammarly is free to a certain extent, but you can only access certain databases, limited databases on Grammarly if you don't pay for it. And really, if you just go ahead and subscribe to it, it's not very expensive at all. And most of the time they have promotions where you can get like a whole year for like $40 something. So that's not bad. So you might want to invest in that, because it's a tool that you want to have all the time. If you are a consistent writer, you want to have this tool ready at hand for any time that you're getting ready to write a manuscript or whatever. You want to get that. Now, here are some more. These are also from this first one that I gave you, from the writetodone.com. But these are not free, so I wanted to list them separately. And they are Microsoft Word, and it's a word processor. And you can, and I have it, of course, I bought it when I bought my computer. And you can buy that word processor and just download it onto your computer. That way you'll always have it. And I love Microsoft Word, so you might want to get that one. But they've got this one listed for $80, so that's not bad. And then there's Scrivener. It's also a word processor, and it's $45. And then there's Pages. I've never heard of this one before, but it's a word processor, and it's $28. And then of course there's Freedom. It is a productivity software, and it's $2.42 a month. And I am unfamiliar with that one as well. So, you can just go and check these out. They have links where you can just, you click on them, and then, because they're in blue, and you can click on them, and it'll take you directly to that product so you can see for yourself. So you just want to check them out. And again, you want to go to writetodone.com. So you can go straight there and see this for yourself. I just wanted to have a list of them so I could tell you about them before you actually went out there. So now let's move on to promoting your books for free or almost free. Kindlepreneur.com is also a product that's touted by Dave Chesson, and it's at https://kindlepreneur.com. List sites promote free Amazon books, and they share 127 plus sites. And in this article, they claim that you will gain a list of the best book promotion websites, free and premium, and an understanding of how these book promotion sites work, and a couple of options in order to not do this yourself. So, that's always helpful. But, if it helps you get the job done, then okay, that's a good thing. So it can't hurt to check it out. At least check out the website, and then you can decide that for yourself. Okay, also, if you need other book promotion services, there is https ://blog.reezy.com book promotion / book promotion services, and you can just click on that link as well. And it's supposed to give you another list of free promotional book services. And I didn't list all of these out because that website was just tremendous. So I couldn't list that one out for you, but you can just click on it and go to that link, and it should take you straight to it. And then of course there is https:// www.readersintheknow.com list of book promotion sites. And so you can go there too. Just click on that URL, and it'll take you and give you a list of book promotion sites that are supposed to be free. Or maybe there's a slight fee, for using them. But, anytime you can save money, that's always good, whether it's free or not, if you have to pay a little bit. But, we tend to sort of go to, the free sites, but just remember, you get what you pay for. So, if it's free, you might want to do your homework just to make sure, that it's compatible, and has, all the things that you'll need. But if you're just trying to check out these sites and see what they're all about, then it's a good idea to go out there and check them out for yourself so you can see exactly what they're saying. And, for those who own iPhones, or if you have iPads, especially the Apple products, they come equipped with built-in apps that help you with promotional ads and book trailers. And there may be other apps like these on Androids. So you might want to check out your preloaded apps on those phones as well. But I know on the Apple phone, and I saw it on my phone before, and there's a lot of things that came preloaded on my phone that I really didn't pay much attention to at the time, because I use my phone for just about everything, but mostly for sending texts and it's like my mobile computer when I'm away from home or when I'm away from my desktop. But anyway, they have a multitude of apps on here. And the one that I discovered that is just absolutely wonderful is the iMovie app. It's the iMovie. And oh my goodness, let me tell you, when I tell you that this thing can make movie trailers, and it gives you a step-by-step process of how to do it. You can make commercials. That's the favorite feature. I think that's the favorite feature that I love a lot. And I tried it out on Thanksgiving Day, and oh my gosh, it is so wonderful, guys. It is so wonderful. And you don't even have to be skilled at doing these things, because it gives you a step-by-step process of how to do it. If you have photos in your album on your phone, or if you and it even gives you you even have music that you can also use in your commercials and things like that. And you can add your voice to it. You can record your voice. Oh my gosh, it is just awesome. I love it, and so that is another way that you can save a pile of money by doing it yourself. And I mean, if you don't have the voice for radio or commercials or whatever, maybe you have a family member that has that, has the right pitch to their voice. They have a radio voice, or they have that professional voice, and you can just let them write a script for them and let them do it for you. Let them make the commercial for you. You can also film yourself if you want to in doing these commercials. That is the wonderful part of it. These iPhones, I'm telling you, if you can shoot a movie with this thing, and I've seen movies shot with just an iPhone. They're awesome. I mean, you can't tell that they didn't use one of the best movie cameras that they use when they're making films. So you want to check it out. And if you have an iPhone, now I'm not familiar with Androids, because, I'm not an Android user. I don't even think I have any Android products in my house. But, I'm a fan of Apple. And I know a lot of people don't like Apple products, but I do. I love Apple. I have everything Apple except for my computer. It's an HP, but I am going to upgrade and get me a Mac. So I'm working on that. And I don't know how well, I don't think it's compatible with Microsoft Word. And I'm one of those Microsoft Office users, and because I use it at work too. So, I'm very familiar with it, and I'm a little bit skittish about changing over to, to something that I'm not all that familiar with. And so I've never used, any software products that deals with, with writing or is comparable to Microsoft Office. And I'm pretty sure Apple, does have a writing processor that is comparable to Microsoft Office. But I like Word. I'm familiar with it, and I've used it for years. So, I'm all about trying out new things. But, I don't want to give out advice about it or anything like that, especially if I haven't used it. But I have used the iMovie app that's on the Apple phones. And again, I tell you, it's wonderful. So, maybe you don't have an Apple product, but maybe you know someone who does. And, maybe they'll let you borrow their iPad or their computer or whatever, because everything that's downloaded on the phones and the iPads are also on the MacBooks. So, just see, if they'll let you do that and shoot a commercial that's absolutely free. So, and then you can upload it to all of the social media sites, every last one of them. And that's the great part. You make the commercial and then boom, and you can save it too. You can save it in your files, or you can save it on the file for the app, but you can upload them immediately to all social media. And that is wonderful. So, that's what this show is about. Trying to help you with these DIY tools, to make the best of your writing journey. And I don't want to say experience, because it is a journey. Every time you sit down, at your computer and you type out, a story, it's a journey. Every book that you create is a journey from the beginning to the end. And so I'm trying to help you, make the best of that, or make the most of that experience. And so that's why, I'm doing these shows, just giving you free tips and tools to help you, get your work done, to help you write it first of all, and then to help you process it, get it edited and all of these things. And maybe the next show I will add some editing sites. Now, I don't know of any free editing sites. Now, I gave you some of the editing tools, software that's free. And, again, I'll say that a lot of them are free, but it's limited. So you might want to subscribe to get, the full, to utilize the full writing tool, because it's very helpful. And again, I love the Grammarly, but I also like the Pro Writing Aid. So that's another one of the editing tools that is absolutely wonderful. With the Pro Writing Aid, it gives you a complete, summary. You get a style. It'll check your grammar. It'll check overused words and readability. It'll even check for cliches and sticky words and your diction. It does everything. It has a wide range of everything. It covers from A to Z, of your manuscript. It tells you what's right, what's wrong, how you need to fix it. How many times you've used a certain word, or how many times you started, a paragraph with the same word. It lays it all out for you. Now, Grammarly doesn't do that. Grammarly helps you, if you perhaps said something that was not grammatically right or grammatically, correct, it'll help you fix that. But the Pro Writing Aid pretty much does it all. And it'll make suggestions, and Grammarly does that too. It'll make writing suggestions, try the sentence this way, So both of these writing tools together will save you a lot of time in trying to figure things out, by yourself. Now, Microsoft Office has they have an editing tool on there, but it's not as extensive as Grammarly or the Pro Writing Aid. So you might want to get those as well, and not just rely on the Microsoft Office if that's the one you're using to edit your documents, because there is very limited. It's good, it's better, with their newest Microsoft Office software. But the Grammarly and Pro Writing Aid is better. So, you want to check those out for yourself and tell me what you think. I can tell you all day long what I think about it, but, it's up to you to decide which one works better for you. All right. So I have gone over today. And so on that note, before I let you go completely, I want to share with you a few URLs. And then you can check out the show, and you can also check out these free promotional tools for yourself. And, just remember that a few things in life are free, but sometimes you stumble across a few that are. All right. So the first one is to Spreaker, and it is at https://www.spreaker.com/user// Facebook.com/author Vivian E. Moore. You can also follow me on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And Instagram is by invitation only. Also, you can check out my website. It is at https Vivian Moore. Author Vivian Moore, vivianmoore.com. And my blog site is https://vivianemore.blogspot.com. And also you can listen to the show on iTunes, which is Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Giles Saban. And tomorrow is Worship Day, so remember to invite your family members, your friends, your neighbors to listen in. You know, if you are not doing the in-person church services, we're still doing it by phone. So you can, if that's how you're doing it, or if you're listening to it through Facebook Live or whatever medium that you're using, just remember to invite people, because hearing the word is very important, especially in times like these. And also tell someone that you love them, because tomorrow is not promised. Today may be the only chance you get to say that. So I love you. I hope you love me back. And until the next time you hear my voice, God bless you and goodbye.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.